Hi everyone, and welcome to Tuesday. I hope you all had a lovely long weekend. So like we do on every Tuesday, we jump across and have a look at the performance of the main board for the New Zealand Stock Exchange, being the NZSX50. And before I do that, just remember, like normal, this is for educational purposes only. Certainly is it not intended to be any personalised advice in any way. If you're looking for personal advice, then you need to go and have a chat to your own personal financial advisor. So let's jump into it. So as you can see here, I have got the NZSX50 up for the week, and I've also popped the moving averages on like we do every week as well. So what you can see here, even though the market did close down for last week, there's not been a lot of buying pressure or selling pressure for that matter. You can see down the bottom here that with the bar chart that has been very, very little movement at all. In fact, okay, I said it was down 9% for the week, but it's not really negligible. It's really just pulled back to this 30-day or 30-week moving average, which is quite common. Does look like, and I have said this for a few weeks in a row now, that we are in a bit of a sideways band, and yeah, you can certainly see that it's sort of bouncing around sort of that $11,500 mark or point mark up to about 12,100, and it's been doing that for a while. So where it's going to go from here, obviously nobody knows, and I'm exactly the same. Certainly it does indicate that it could hit that 30-week moving average and then bounce off and continue stronger. But obviously only time will certainly tell us that. The good thing is that it hasn't closed below that. Last week it did actually, obviously the graph is re-updated with after hours trading after I recorded last week. But last time we can see that here back in the 19th of May and also the 12th of May for those 2 weeks that it did fall below it. But now we've come back above, which is a good sign. Obviously in the US, we're still seeing some relatively strong performance there, although their markets have also come off a bit last week. And like the US market, I was doing a bit more research on the New Zealand market here. And out of the top 50 companies on our stock exchange, there are really only 14 that are outperforming the market. So that means we have really got about 14 shares that are listed on our stock exchange that are dragging the performance of the New Zealand stock market on the whole up. So that's really what we're seeing with our market, and no different to the States. We've seen, I think they was talking about the top Magic 7 over there, especially NVIDIA, but we don't have a superstar like that here, but we're certainly about 14 companies that are certainly dragging the performance of our share market up, which is great. It's what we want to see. And in fact, so there's not a lot to sort of talk about there. I'll just stop sharing. So if you come back on Thursday, I'm going to have a look at one of the energy stocks, being Meridian. And the reason for that is we've seen Rio Tinto do some investment into the Tiwai smelter point, and it's a very, very interesting chart. So we'll have a look at that. And remember, hey, if you are wanting me to do any research for you at all on how I look at a share to invest, by all means, flick it through. Happy to help. And anything else that you'd like to learn in regards to the share market, happy to teach. Thanks, and we'll catch you Thursday.